Guys, real quick before we get into this video, I want to make a quick announcement. I want to introduce you to the new true crime channel, Sinister Intent, that I just started. I did all of the editing and stuff as far as getting the website, well, not the website, but you know, the YouTube channel set up. I got a brief 2-minute video on there for you guys to go check out. The first video will air the first week of September. I wanted to say I appreciate you guys. If you guys could go over there, my long-standing members on this channel could go and subscribe to that channel. If you're a true crime buff, it'd be something you guys would be interested in. So without further ado, I appreciate you. Let's get back to the video. What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to talk about a story I seen out of Houston where I'm at right now. Shout out to the H. And the video I'm about to show you is not easy to look at. In fact, it plays on a lot of fears of when, you know, people's safety, period. This story I'm about to tell you occurred this past Thursday. And it's about a home invasion in East Houston. And a woman who's 8 months pregnant was at home sleeping, getting some rest, while her baby, which she already has, a child she already had, Tyler itself, was getting rest. Now, an intruder came into the house in the most auspicious way. Through a window. Don't know this man. He don't know these people. Just picked a random house and decided to come in there at knife point and rob this woman. In my opinion, he terrorized her. As men, you know, one of the things we pride ourselves on is providing for our family. Another thing that's up there is protection of your family. Now, the husband was out doing work on business, and this happened. I can only imagine the fright and how his heart dropped when he got this call from his frantic wife about what happened to her. Take a look at this story. There are some people out here that are oxygen thieves and don't deserve to breathe the same air as us because they don't want to live the same life we do and give people the same respect to a fruitful one. Take a look at this.
A terrified, expectant mother robbed in broad daylight inside her own home. The man responsible taking off with one of her most prized possessions, her sense of security. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Bill Barajas. That woman tells KPRC2 she was taking a nap inside her East Houston home when she was awoken by an intruder who then threw her to the floor. Our Mario Diaz spoke to her husband tonight as the search for that armed intruder continues.
A terrifying scene for this pregnant woman. Her husband says that the suspect jumps over that back fence, lands into their backyard. Suddenly, he finds himself on their back porch, looks around for a second, then comes down this alleyway, sees this window right here, pulls off the mesh, and opens it up. Now, follow me as we go inside the house because it just took the suspect seconds to get inside. And once inside, he's standing right here. And it doesn't take long to realize that there's a little one inside this home. In fact, the victim in this case is 8 months pregnant.
Where's the money?
Show me where this perp did this.
Yeah, sure. So basically, he came through the backyard.
It's been a rough 48 hours for Caesar. His pregnant wife awakened Thursday afternoon by an intruder.
I'm not sure why he thought about going upstairs, but he went upstairs right away. And the first room that he went into was where my wife was sleeping.
Within a matter of seconds, he brings her downstairs, where Caesar's wife is making it clear that she is expecting.
Where's the money? I'm pregnant.
Go ahead and drags her, puts her in a chokehold, and drops her on the floor.
And when you see the video and you saw what happened, it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Being away from home, being away from her is tough.
But what goes through your mind about what that guy was doing inside of your home the way he was?
It made me feel vulnerable. It made me feel like unprotected. I felt like I couldn't do anything, like, because I was so far away.
The thief got away with the victim's wedding ring and other family valuables. HPD is working to track him down. But while concerned and frustrated, Caesar also is grateful that it wasn't worse.
I'm just glad that she's okay and the baby's okay.
The suspect fled over the same exact fence that he used to jump into their backyard. The victim has a very simple message for him. She says, "I want him to go to jail. He impacted my life and the life of my unborn child." In the East End, Mario Diaz, KPRC2, investigates.
That's something. You come up in somebody's house, don't even know him. That woman would sleep at peace in her own abode. Her and her baby, including the one she's carrying. Only to have some miscreant bust up in her house, through a window, climb over the fence onto their central air unit with a knife. You see how he dragged that woman around that house? She said, "I'm pregnant," like 50,000 times. Didn't faze him at all. When these people want something from you, they want it. And they'll do whatever they got to do to get it. She was submissive to the man. He did all of that and left with a wedding ring and a few other small trinkets. I guess to go pawn. I know it's hard. And now the lady's name is Lily Garza, and I wish her the best. And her husband Cesar as well. I know, though, from a standpoint of Cesar seeing that on video, how his heart dropped and how infuriating he was, knowing he wasn't there to protect his wife. And that's the thing about dudes. We see this type of stuff and we like, man, I wish I was here. But sometimes God keeps you away from things just for your own safety. Not saying he could have got killed, but he could have lost his freedom. Because for some odd reason, when somebody come up in your house, it's very ticky-tack what you can do to them when they come in your place to do you harm. Now, said she was asleep. He said when she first woke up, the guy was standing over her. He pushed her back down on the bed. You know what I'm saying? Then it said she ran downstairs. He followed her. It said that's when he started chasing her downstairs. You can see the video when he grabbed her by the neck and slammed her on the floor. He put her in a wrestling hold and slammed her. Do you know how she could have lost her baby? 8 months pregnant. You know she was showing her stomach was sticking out. Think about that. He didn't care nothing about that. You go up in a random stranger's house to steal something you don't even know what's in there. So whatever it is, it's willing for you to risk both your life and your freedom to do it. That's why I say if somebody do stuff like this, don't matter. Don't matter. This guy preyed on a woman. He knew he had the advantage. You got to have some type of desperation to go in somebody's house you don't know, armed with a knife. And out here in Texas, everybody and their mama got guns. I mean, I mean, just stuff like this, I try to put myself in those that have been victimized, and just the anger that they feel or the anger I would feel, I'm sure it's 100 times magnified with them. Never get over this. This is a bad, bad memory in a house built on love. Got babies in there. You know how long it's going to take her to get over the PTSD she endured? He took her wedding ring. That right there is a death sentence. That symbolizes something. Unity between her and another man, but you came up in there and didn't give a damn about none of that. You need your face tore off right now. That's the thing, man. It says the man is heard asking where the money is. She is heard saying, "I don't have money, I don't have money." She then gives him, look at this. He did all of this, risking his freedom for this. An iPhone, an Apple Watch, some jewelry, and a wedding ring. That's what he took. He took the ring off her finger. So all of that stuff she gave him wasn't enough. He still had to take them. He still had to victimize her even more. Says Cesar Garza says neighbors and family soon arrived to help. He said on Friday, Lily was being monitored in the hospital, but Cesar says much to his relief, both him and his wife are fine. Thank goodness. He said it was very terrifying, especially for, you know, she said it was terrifying, especially for her life. She said she's very emotional and she is already dealing with a lot. Upsetting. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. They need to make a new mandate. If somebody run up in your house and act a fool, you should have the freedom to blow them through that peephole. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.